Good morning and welcome back to Kilachari Torah's daily mitzvah review for Thursday, June 17th. We are making our way through the Taryag Mitzvot, through the 613 mitzvahs, the Sefer HaMitzvot of the Rambam of Maimonides. We're up to positive mitzvah number 11. We're going to do the positive mitzvahs, then we'll go through the prohibitions. Mitzvah number 11, studying the Torah. Here we are commanded to teach and to study the Torah. That mitzvah is called Talmud Torah. This injunction comes from the words, Vishinantam levanecha, you shall teach them diligently to your children. See chapter 6 of Deuteronomy, verse number 7. Now, what about a person who doesn't have children for any number of reasons? Is that person still obligated? Clearly, talking about everyone here, whether children could also mean students, children could also mean a person's friends, disciples, and so on. But the bottom line is, whether or not one has children or disciples or students, one cannot teach unless one has learned oneself. So that means that the words of Torah, according to the Sifri, the Midrash Sifri, means that the words of Torah are to be fluent in your mouth. So that when a person asks a question, you know what they're talking about, and you're able to give an answer. This commandment is repeated many times. You shall teach them, you shall do them, in order that you may learn, and so on. The importance of this commandment and the obligation to fulfill it are elaborated at many different points throughout the Talmud. Actually interesting, I'll just add this note that the author, the compiler of the Sefer here, Dr. Shevel, says, indeed, the Messianic age, the last and highest age in human evolution to which Judaism aspires, and is also one of Maimonides' 13 principles of faith, is chiefly associated by tradition with the devotional study of Torah as ordained in this mitzvah. So Rambam ends the entire Mishnah Torah. This Sefer HaMitzvot that we're learning is the introduction. It's an introductory section to Maimonides' 14-volume complete code of Jewish law, which elaborates and gives the particular aspects, each possible aspect of the 613 mitzvahs. Quite a lengthy and in-depth work, and for all intents and purposes, the last one that we have in rabbinic literature that contains all the mitzvahs, not just the ones that are applicable outside of Israel or outside the times of the temple, as does, for example, Shulchan Aruch. So in the end there, Maimonides is talking about the Messianic age, and he says, this is a quote from the end of the Sefer, end of the Mishnah Torah. He says, the sages, the prophets, and all Israel have longed for the days of the Messiah, not in the hope of establishing our rule over the whole earth, nor out of desire to exercise dominion over other nations. Indeed, not for the sake of being exalted by nations, nor for any desire for food, drink, or pleasure, but only that we may be free to study the Torah and its wisdom without oppression or interference, and so may earn eternal life. At that time, this is a continuation of Maimonides' words, there will be neither famine nor war, neither jealousy nor strife, since good things will be found in great abundance. The choicest delicacies will be found as dust, so that the concern of all mankind will be solely to gain knowledge of God. And Israel will therefore be constituted of great sages who may fathom the mystery of things, attaining knowledge of the Creator according to the fullest capacity, as it says in Isaiah, the earth shall be full of the knowledge of God, just as waters cover the sea. So just to underscore that, what we are looking forward to in the ultimate end of days, the highest level of human achievement will be to the age where we are free from all other concerns other than studying Torah and appreciating godliness and God's greatness. So let it be speedily in our days. Please join us again tomorrow when we will continue this journey through the 613 mitzvot. Have a good day.